Good evening, class. It's Mrs. Albright, and tonight we are working on Module 2, Lesson 3. And our objective is to use the area and perimeter formulas to solve multi-step word problems. So make sure you have a piece of scratch paper or a whiteboard so you can work through the problems with me, and let's get started. This first story problem is talking about a girl named Katie, and she's working on wrapping a gift. So we have the problem, Katie cut a piece of wrapping paper that was 2 times as long and 3 times as wide as the box she was wrapping. The box was 5 inches long and 4 inches wide. What is the perimeter of the paper that Katie cut? So we want to think about how we can approach this problem. We know that the piece of paper is going to be larger than the box so that it can wrap around it. And we want to look for some of the clues. Can we draw a model of what this would look like? And I'm going to go back to this statement here, and it says the box was 5 inches long and 4 inches wide. So I'm going to sketch out that box. And I'm going to draw a box that is 5 inches long and 4 inches wide. And I can label my diagram here. And then when I go back to the other clues, it says that the wrapping paper was 2 times as long and 3 times as wide. So I need to sketch this again. I know that my original box was 5 by 4. So if I relabel this as 5 and 4, I need to make it twice as long. So I'm going to add 5 to the length. And it needs to be 3 times as wide. So I need to add 2 more to the width. So it is 4, 4. This means that the total length altogether is 10 inches. And the total width altogether is 4 times 3, which is 12 inches. And this up here, this would have been 2 times 5, 2 times the length, and here we have 3 times the width. So now I know that my piece of wrapping paper is 10 inches by 12 inches. And let's go back to our question. It says, what is the perimeter of the paper that Katie cut? So remember to solve for perimeter. Perimeter equals length plus width plus length plus width. So you tell me what is the perimeter, and do not forget to include your unit of measurement. Is 8 times 4, which is 32 square centimeters. The area of my blue paper is 7 times 3, my length times width, so that is 21 square centimeters. So to figure out this portion of the red paper that is left visible, I'm going to take 32, subtract 21, and I am left with 11 square centimeters of red paper that is still visible. We can even double check that on this picture by counting them up. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 squares of red paper still visible. is 8 times 4, which is 32 square centimeters. The area of my blue paper is 7 times 3, my length times width, so that is 21 square centimeters. So to figure out this portion of the red paper that is left visible, I'm going to take 32, subtract 21, and I am left with 11 square centimeters of red paper that is still visible. We can even double check that on this picture by counting them up. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 squares of red paper still visible. This is the last problem that we are going to work through, and it is talking about Bryn's kitchen compared to the size of her pantry. So let's read this together. Bryn's kitchen has an area of 81 square feet. The kitchen is 9 times as many square feet as her pantry. If the pantry is 3 feet wide, what is the length of the pantry? So this is one where I definitely have to draw out a picture. I'm going to draw this kitchen, and from what I know about kitchens, I know that a kitchen is going to be larger than a pantry. So this kitchen has an area of 81, and we know that it is 9 times as many square feet as her pantry. And I know that the pantry is 3 feet wide. So this is 81 square feet, and the pantry is 3 feet wide. Now the problem tells us that the pantry is 9 times as many square feet. So I know that whatever the area of this pantry is going to be 9 times less, or that this kitchen is going to be 9 times more than the area of this pantry. So to figure that out, I'm going to ask myself, what times 9 equals 81? And the answer to that is 9. 9 times 9 equals 81. So now I know that my pantry, the area of that is 9 square feet. So if I know that one length of it is 3 feet, the question that I'm trying to figure out is this length here. So this is 3. I need an area of 9. So 3 times what would give you the length of this pantry? So that is your final quiz question. What is the length of this pantry? And make sure you bring any questions you have back to class. We will continue working on word problems in class tomorrow. Have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow morning.